Who hasn't thought about doing a giveaway, right? If you haven't already, I'm sure you've been in your mind going, wow, all these people are getting all these leads from giveaways. Now I gotta let you know, we did it before, and now we did it a little bit differently. We partnered up with multiple businesses in the local area to help grow our friend's business. Now, while doing so, we actually had learned a ton of mistakes by doing this, and to share with you guys so you guys can see some of the benefits of working with multiple people at once and some of the downsides to avoid to help your business grow in the future many years to come. So we were doing a launch into a challenge, into a membership, into a beta group. And the launch was not too great. So a couple things that went wrong. We partnered up with only about 5 other companies. And out of the 5, we think only like 1 person had an active list. And so there was hence the problem. The other people did bring value to the table, like, hey, these are the items we're doing. But what they didn't do is have a list. So the idea is you have a list of people all putting together the list, and we're all reaching out to people like, say, hey, we're doing this cool little thing, which in this case, it was a giveaway. Well, because the people everyone didn't have a list, and everyone didn't kind of get it out in the same time, and there was the holidays. So all this kind of formulated into one big disaster of opt-ins. So I didn't have the opt-in page. I couldn't see how many people actually went to the page and how many people, whether it was just a lack of value or if it was a lack of maybe knowing who we were, of credibility. So there's all these different things that I was kind of questioning in my head, and things that if you're in the same boat where you're like, hey, I'm going to put together some sort of offer, in this case ours was a giveaway, that what you can kind of look at, what metrics should I be looking at to make a tweak? Because it's just like running a play in sports. Like, hey, the first we can tweak. We can go, okay, hey, look, this worked well. Now we have some of the assets in place. Now we have the distribution in place. Some of the assets, so we can go, hey, we know what we're doing. We know what we're giving to people. We know people can access the emails, and just basically have this one centralized location where people can come to get the information. So we have that down, which is some of the painstaking stuff to get done when you're working together in a group environment of such like a giveaway. That now we got that done. We just have to tweak some of the dates, some of the links maybe, and then we can go ahead and redistribute it and then push it again. Or go, okay, maybe it's time to shift and say, okay, did this not work well because of us, because of the offer, or because of the landing page? So like, what variables can we kind of mark off and say, why didn't this work well? What was holding people back? What wasn't enough interest to get people to say, yes, I want to do this. Yes, I want to learn about it. And so since I'm not 100% sure because I don't have all the data yet, I'm actually make a phone call to my partner, and we're going to figure out what went wrong and what we can do different, because I think it's always important to self-assess. And then after you can self-assess, okay, we got to do that tweak. I'll let you know how that goes, because right now I'm a little miffed that it didn't work, but at the same time going, okay, it's part of the journey, part of the destination is just going, okay, that didn't work. What do we need to do different? What do we need to do better? Hopefully you guys can grasp that and go, okay, what am I willing to try? What am I willing to put myself out there? Because every play doesn't always work. Whether it's basketball, football, you see it in sports all the time. A certain play doesn't work, and guess what? Marketing is the same way. Keep pushing, guys. Talk to you next time. So I post a lot of videos on my entrepreneur journey, mindset, interviewing top coaches, entrepreneur business owners, you name it. I try to work my best to help you guys see the greatest content that's going to help elevate your game and grow your business. While we wait for next week's video, if you guys would like, you can take a look at one of these 2 videos here or here to get started, where we typically go over social media marketing, interviews, see some of the top stuff that's going on currently in the business sphere as far as helping you grow your business. I'm pushing for you guys. Have a great one, and we'll see you next time. Woman yelling at some guy. I think she's yelling at the guy walking, smoking a cigarette. Anyway, so whatever that is, right?